If you're using Google Drive just to simply store your documents and access them from other devices, you're only using a tiny fraction of what Google Drive is meant for. Today, I'm going to show you a whole bunch of tips and tricks making you more productive, more efficient with your Google Drive. Let's do this. Hey, welcome to another Talking Tech with a Techie guy. My name's Liron Segev, where I make technology simple. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. If you're into tech, gadgets, tips and tricks, smash that subscribe button and let's get on to today's show. So we all get sent a PDF, and of course, you know, with PDF, you cannot edit the document. Well, with Google Drive, you do have something called optical character recognition. And what that does, it takes the text on the PDF and converts it into an editable document. Let me show you how to do that. So here we go. We've got a video info.pdf, and if I right click on it or choose open with Google Docs, what it will do is it will open up the document in a Google Docs, which allows me to make any changes. So I don't have to retype the document, simply just play with it as if it's a normal document. But wait, there is more. You can do optical character recognition even on an image. So let me show you that. Right click on it, choose open with, choose Google Docs, and you can see in the document, here is the actual original image, but look here, underneath, it actually has taken all the words out of here and has put it through into the document itself. Now it's not perfect, but it's a lot easier to go change one word than retype out an entire page. Not only does it search for words in the document itself, not only does it search for words in the naming of the document, but it actually can use the optical character recognition to search for words inside the image. Let me show you that. So let's just look for the word pirate. And there it is. As you can see here, the word pirates is right here. Apparently I use pirate in other documents as well. But here's the word pirate. The photo is called posters.jpg, so there's no indication of what's inside here, but the optical character recognition did still pick it up. By the way, whilst we're talking search, you can actually go into your little drop down and go to an advanced type of search, and you can say, I only want to search very specific types of files. So if you know for a fact it's a PDF, it can really make your searches even quicker. But what is also pretty cool is be able to do it by date. So you can say, when did I have this document? Google Drive can also has the ability to search for shapes, and images. So let's just choose the word moon. I'm hoping it's going to pick up that picture. Yeah. So there we go. It's picked up that picture of the moon, and you can see it's called random image 32. There's no indication that this is actually a image of a moon. I specifically named it something weird like image 32. Picked it up as well. Let's go do another search. Let's just search for Mona because it's Mona Lisa. There we go. It detected that this is the Mona Lisa, and again, the file is called randomimage1241.jpg. No indication that this is in fact the Mona Lisa. One of the big things about Google is, of course, the collaboration and being able to get other people's feedback on your documents or get them to work on the same documents as you are. You know how to do this. All you're going to do is you're going to find the document, right click, share, and you can either put in the person's name or you can get a shareable link. And on that shareable link, you can actually select the kind of security access you want to give them. Can they just view the document? Can they edit the document? Or can they comment on the document? Let's put this particular one for commenting. But here it gets one step better. Let's just say you want to share a document with someone and you just want their feedback. But you want to make sure that they don't print a copy or download a copy. You can actually protect that as well. All you're going to do is you're going to click on where it says advanced. And at the bottom here, it says disable options to download, print, and copy for commentators and viewers. I want to put a little tick box in there. That's going to make sure that they don't print or copy the document. Now, of course, remember that this is only what Google can control. If someone's taking a screenshot of the document or using their phones to snap a picture of the screen, of course, there's nothing you can do about that. Whilst we're here, I also like to prevent other editors from changing permissions. So if I want to invite someone to collaborate on a document, I don't want other editors inviting other people to do that. So I just put a tick box in both of those. One of the complaints you often hear about Google Drive is how it gets really full really quickly, taking up a lot of space, a lot of clutter. One of the big reasons for that is that when you take a document from your computer and you drag and drop it into Google Drive, it in fact makes another copy of the document if you don't tick this one box. Let me show you what I mean. So here's my Google Drive, minimize that, I've got a document here called a docx file. I'm going to drag it and drop it into my Google Drive, which is how you upload files to your Google Drive. Now you can see it's a W. In other words, it is a Word document. And whilst Google Drive can definitely view the document as a preview, there it is, I cannot edit this document unless I open it in Google Docs, which it can do with no problem. There it is, my Google Docs, and then I can play with that. But look what happens on the original drive. I now have two copies of the same document. This is the original docx, and this is the one that I'm starting to work with. Here's how you can prevent that. Firstly, let's get rid of these documents to show you. To prevent that, go to your gear icon, click on settings, and here you got something convert uploads. Put a tick box where it says convert uploaded files to Google Docs editor format and click on done. Now let's go take the same file and drag it in here. As you can see, it immediately made one version of the document and immediately converted it into a Google Doc file so that you can edit it. Speaking of files and overloading your Google Drive, it only has a limited space. Here's a quick way to check how much space you're using. Click on settings, gear icon settings. At the top says storage, it's how much you're using. And underneath that, you can click on view items taking up storage, and will automatically sort it by descending order, largest to smallest, so you can know which files you can start deleting if you no longer need them. So a lot of people tell me that Google Drive is just not that user friendly. It just doesn't feel warm and fuzzy like your normal Windows Explorer does. Well, this is because you're not customizing it. Here's what you can do. Firstly, this is in grid mode. That's not really the ideal mode. I like to work it in list mode, where it actually looks a little bit more like my computer does. But also what a lot of people don't know is that onto these cute little things, you can right click on a folder, choose change color, and give your folder a nice color. Visually, it becomes more attractive. You can also right click on a folder, choose rename, and if this time you can press the Windows button and the period on your keyboard, and it pops up your emojis. And now you can say, all right, let's use that emoji and that emoji, and we're going to close that and click OK. But sometimes we only need to work with specific folders that we want to get to very, very quickly, or specific files that we want to get to very quickly. So what you can do is simply right click on a folder and choose add star, and it puts this little star next to it. You can do the same thing on a file, for example, add star. So you know these are the files that I want to work with often, and the reason I do that is on the left side I click on starred, and it immediately takes me to only the folders and files that I've actually starred. What you can do is go into your settings, gear icon settings, and under something called density, just keep your eye on the back there, I'm going to change it from comfortable to cozy, squishes it a little bit more, or to compact, squishes it even more. What happens if you forgot to drag and drop a file into your Google Drive? Well, there's a way to do it automatically and keep certain folders automatically in sync from your computer straight to Google Drive. Let me show you how to do that. So you have to go to google.com/drive/download. Link will be in the description below. And of course, whilst you're there, give the video a thumbs up. It really helps the video a lot. If you got this far, thank you. Right, whilst you're here, click on the download button and agree to the terms and conditions, download and install the file. After you install it, you're going to be asked to log in, of course authenticate, username and password, and you'll get to the screen. Now in this here, you can choose what kind of files you want to synchronize. You want your whole PC, or you want certain folders on your PC. So what I like to do is to create a specific folder called stuff to keep, very original, and I know that everything that I drop in there will automatically be synchronized to the cloud. So I do that. I choose a folder and I select that folder. What I also can do in here is I want to back up everything or only specific things like photos and videos, for example. Under advanced settings, you can even choose to ignore certain types of files like temp files or MDB files or things that you actually don't want to have synchronized automatically. Photos and video upload size, by default it says original quality, which is the quality of the file itself, but that's going to eat into my storage. Or I can choose high quality, which is free and unlimited storage. Well, of course I'm going to choose that. Under removing item, it says, do you want me to ask you every time, or do you want not to remove the items from everywhere or remove the items from everywhere? And that's how I keep my Google Drive and my computer completely in sync, knowing that I'm not overwriting or deleting specific files. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. Check out some of these other cool videos, because that's what we do here on the channel. Consider subscribing if you're new here, and I'll see you guys on the next episode, because that's Tech Simple. Cheers for now.